kind of takeaways do you have from the first scrimmage, and even really from the first couple weeks of practice, since this is the first time we've talked to you?
We have a long way to go. I mean, we're starting to understand what it is to play hard every single down. There's been flashes of individual plays or two or three guys, but we've got to continue to work to learn to play a complete game. So,
what about from the scrimmage? Just speaking about the scrimmage.
Just the scrimmage. That's my take from the scrimmage.
Yeah.
We've got to learn to play consistently from play to play. A great effort here, great effort there, two or three great plays here. But it's a matter of in today's world and to really be what you want to be defensively, you've got to learn to do that. Play 1, play 15, play 30, play 90 if that's what it takes. And just me freelancing a little bit right here, though. I tell you, I want to brag. Number one, I'm so lucky to work for a defensive head coach. That really has his hands in with us, and we've got a great defensive staff that are working our guys, and we've got a great group of guys. But it's just a lot of times, we just, like I say, we just get confused sometimes on, a great play here, a great play there versus playing every day.
Is that something you can see in a scrimmage that you might not see during regular practice?
It really is. I mean, it really is, because there's such a period this and run to this and period that, and this sub is in and that sub is in and there, and it's not really till you get into a game situation and it's play after play after play, and then you kind of stands out a little bit more when you put them in a game situation. So,
you guys added a few linebackers coming into the fall. How do you feel about that position with the new guys? Do you feel like it's deeper than?
I feel great about our linebackers. I feel, we got a super linebacker coach in Coach Williams, and he's got a super room with those guys. I think we're blessed to have the guys that we have. I mean, in 14, it's hard to believe I got to go back that far to remember, but it just seemed like we were walking around. Oh man, I hope nobody gets hurt. I hope nobody sprains an ankle. It's always a wish, but now you at least feel like there's some depth in that room, and got a bunch of, great coaches in there, and great graduate assistants, and then great kids and great players in there. So I feel really good about that.
Do you feel like your depth, throughout defensively, if guys, it's potentially there, I guess?
Yeah, and that's a tricky thing. I mean, potentially, we have a chance to be a pretty good, decent 2 deep at every position, and a lot of that depends on, we have guys learning and guys adjusting, to the Blazer way, to how we play and the things that we expect and demand, and we just got to keep pulling them along. And it's not they're unwilling. I mean, sometimes they just don't know, and so it's just a re-education every day of what it is to do that. So,
do you feel pretty good right now that like who the 11 might be that run out?
I'm terrified every day. Yeah. Every single day I'm terrified, and I coach like I'm terrified of the absolute worst thing in the world that could ever happen. So, feeling good as a defensive coach, that's not something that we're allowed to do. I mean, a bad play on offense, it might just be 2nd 10, a bad play for us, and they're striking up the fight song for the opponent, and that's, so it's never, can't feel good in meetings, can't feel good on the field, can't go home, can't feel good, turn on the TV, I'm scared to death, I mean, everything is, but it's a good scared, that's just what we have to live defensively.
Well, I guess kind of what I was trying to say is, do you think you know who that first 11, second 11 might be at this point, or how
it changes every day. It really, one of the great things about being here is that depth chart changes. And it's camp. That's the way it's supposed to be in camp. We'll probably settle in a little bit more game week, but right now it's a fight every day, for playing time and for reps, and they're so valuable to our young kids and even the older guys. I mean, man, I got to get 2 more reps. Man, I got to get, and they're fighting for it right now because they understand the importance of that. So it's definitely a competition every day.
Can you share at this point who some of the more consistent guys have been, or?
No, you know, it's a battle every day in every room we have. It really is. I mean, we have a bunch of players at a bunch of positions that are trying really hard to be the standard, you know, and we talk about that a lot. And you know, but if I'm the standard on Monday and not the standard on Tuesday, well, there's going to be a change, you know, and so it's a battle every day.